Not yet. Maybe later. Ready? No, not.
Dear Autumn, when I first met you, I got the butterflies. I remember being so nervous to talk to you, but I'm glad I did. You were such a shy, but very kind-hearted person that was truly beautiful inside and out. Little did I know that one instance would lead us to the biggest day of our lives today. Over the next few months, we both started opening up to each other. During those times, I remember just really enjoying my time with you and starting to fall in love with you each and every passing day. After our dates, I would always be like, where did the time go? Because I would always be lost in your words, your smile, your stories, and your amazing personality. Dating during COVID really brought out its challenges for us. We both had to endure long distance for long periods of time, but we both stayed committed to each other. And I couldn't be more grateful for that. It only made our love grow even more. Now, on our special day, I vow to always be there for you through the good days and the bad. I vow to always walk beside you in life, hand in hand. And I vow to be the best friend that I can be for you. I promise to be with you always, to care for you, and to love and cherish you, no matter how far apart we may be. When you are happy, I'll be happy with you. When you are sad, I'll be the one to make you smile. Through all the highs and all the lows of life, I will always be right there next to you. I will encourage you to continue growing as an individual as we work toward our goals in life. And finally, I promise to give you love, honesty, trust, and commitment. And I promise to keep our lives fruitful as we grow old together. I love you, honey, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
Little did I think much of the tiny encounter in the corner of Starbucks. Frankly, while you were talking to a friend we had in common, I just wanted to be liked, so I made a sarcastic comment about the class you both were talking about. Little did I know that it wouldn't be the last time I talked to you. Not long after, our mutual friend let it slip that you liked me. Little did you know, I knew you already liked me before you could even talk to me. Even on our little get-to-know-you date, which I still do not consider a date, I knew that you had no clue what you were doing. You asked to grab coffee at Starbucks during the nighttime revival service, and I knew that Starbucks was closed during that time frame. So when you arrived on time, I purposely came a little late so that you could come up with a backup plan while I pretended to not know it was closed. You suggested ice cream, and boy do I love ice cream, so I couldn't decline. Jesse, it was in those 3 weeks that I knew you were someone who didn't take things lightly, and when you commit, you are dedicated. You love with your whole heart, and I admire that about you. You care intently and want to know the real feelings. When you first got to know me, I was the cute, innocent, shy girl. But as time went along, you soon discovered that I can be loud and crazy.
Oh, yeah?
However, at the center of it all, I'm honest, and I vow to stay honest. The truth can hurt at times, but I ask for wisdom before deliverance. I'm not going anywhere, and I will always have your back. I promise to tickle you more for giggles than for torture.
Sure.
Jesse, I promise that God will be my first priority, and you, my spouse, will be my second. I promise to always pursue you. I promise our marriage will be about we and not me. I promise to confide in you and not hide from you. I vow to embrace you tighter on your darker days, but to hold you close to me every day after too. I vow to pour into our cup as much as I pour into my own, to never drown or starve our love of the consistency it needs to keep growing.
Wanted to take a moment to express a huge thank you to Autumn and Jesse's parents for being there for you guys throughout this whole relationship and in this whole wedding season, wedding preparation season. It's a lot, and it's all come to this day. And we just couldn't be more thankful for the support that you've given and will continue to give. Jesse is all about his good looks, but his heart is much more than that. Jesse is a man of intentionality, perseverance, and gentleness. And he has consistently been one of those friends that is very determined and hardworking, but yet that intentionality doesn't go away. It's still there, and that's rare. Autumn, you are blessed by Jesse. Continue to express your gratitude for his diligence in providing, and Jesse, continue to love on Autumn in everything. Now, after all, you made a commitment today. That's why we're here. To each other, to love each other through it all. But unfortunately, you're going to mess up and make mistakes. And that's why we're here today, all of the rest of us. Because as much as today is about you making a commitment to each other, today is about us making a commitment to you, to be there for you through the ups and the downs, through it all. So if everyone would raise a glass to Jesse and Autumn's commitment and to our commitment to them, to the bride and groom. Cheers.
as you begin this new chapter in your life with Jesse, I'm not gonna cry. You will always be our courageous, precious, brave, strong-willed, and even assertive daughter. All your adventures, starting with Grace Adventure at the age of 7, and then to El Salvador, not once but twice, to help build houses for families in need. And then on to France, where she tried to smuggle in for Papa a special gift from Normandy and got pulled over by customs. Flag. Secret is out. So, and then lastly to South Africa during COVID, mind you, to help families in need with gardening and painting and even building wheelchairs and for mobility for other people in need. All these have directed your paths and adventures to lead you to your direction for who God has pre-planned for you. On this very day, September 23rd, 2023, to Jesse Ray Castro. As you and Jesse plan your life together, remember to cherish each other. Put God first in your life. Remember to pray together. There will be times in the roads that you have unexpected things to come up. And there will be bumps. But agree to support each other. Be there for each other. Celebrate each other with true love and respect as you build your strong marriage together. As you celebrate this wedding day, know that this is not the best day ever. This is just the first day of many blessed events that are coming. We couldn't be more thrilled for you both, and we can't wait to see your love grow throughout the years. We love you both, Mom and Dad, and Bella.
Dear family and friends, first of all, thank you so much for being here today. I'm sure many of you either traveled from within Michigan and from other states. We are all grateful for you. I would like to tell you all something that's in my heart. That you're not just here to occupy your seats. And you're not just here to eat food. You're not just here to be bridesmaids, and you're not just here to be groomsmen. The pastor, the photographer, the coordinator, and others are not just here to do their jobs. We are all here to witness the holy union that God just put together. Marriage between Autumn and Jesse is not a contract between them. Yes, by human laws, this is a contract. However, this union is put together by God Himself. Even way before this day, starting with how God brought Autumn and Jesse into each other's lives as they met for the very first time in college. Maybe it's love at first sight. Who knows? Jesse, don't tell us anything. Autumn and Jesse, may God cradle you both into His loving arms. May God bless and provide you both with your daily needs. May God guide your hearts to stay on the path of righteousness. May God protect you both in difficult times. And may you both love God with all your heart, with all your mights, with all your souls. Honor God with everything you do in your marriage. By loving God first, He will give the desires of your hearts to love one another. And that kind of love is unbreakable. Just remember this, that there is no I in love. We love you both. Cheers.
So for those of you who don't know me, my name's Olivia. I'm the maid of honor. I've been lucky enough to know Autumn for as long as I can remember. And up until about 5 minutes before she walked down the aisle, I thought it was gonna be me that married her. But if I can't, then I'm glad that that someone is Jessie. So I was thinking about what I was gonna say today, and then it occurred to me that it's really hard for me to put into words how I feel about the two of them. So I'm gonna need some help from a few people. Now this is the story, all about how Autumn ended up in a wedding gown. We'd like to take a moment, just sit right there. We'll tell you how our couple met and became the perfect
In
pair.
Muskegon, born and raised, doing backflips is how she spent most of her days. Autumn was smart, making A's through school. Never in trouble, she followed the rules.
Commencement came, the choice was clear. It's Olivet for the next 4 years. Car was packed and ready to go. Her roommate was Lizzie, wouldn't you know?
Hanging in Starbucks, Autumn sat in her chair. In walked a guy with dark brown hair.
His name was Jesse. He wasn't too tall. He was funny and smart. Hey, this guy has it all.
Over a couple of years, the relationship grew. It wasn't long before they knew. They wanted to spend their lives as one, and Mr. and Mrs. they'd become.
He popped the question, she said yes, and Autumn went shopping for a wedding dress. So raise your glass as we say cheers to Autumn and Jesse and for many happy years.
Hi everyone and welcome. For those who don't know me, my name is Melissa and I'm Jesse's sister. First, you should know that I never call my brother Jesse. I call him Kuya, which means older brother in Filipino. I was sad when he left for college, but our relationship stayed as close as ever through text, phone calls, and surprise visits. And then in his sophomore years of college, he met Autumn. And considering how close we were, I'm still kind of offended that I was the last person to know about her. But in all seriousness, I love how I got to see your relationship grow stronger over the past couple of years, all the way to this moment right now. And Kuya, I love how I got to see the person you are and see you grow to who you are today. And I want you to know that you'll always be important to me. And I hope that I will always be important to you, no matter how far away we are and how much time we spend apart. I'll miss all the car rides when we scream. I'll miss all the times you would act like a weirdo, when you would take me out to get ice cream when I'm sad, and so much more. I know that visits won't be often, but please at least be there for my birthday. Yes, gifts are mandatory. While I had a brother my entire life, today I gained a sister, one that I'm grateful for. Autumn, you have such an impact on my brother, and you really changed him in so many ways I could never imagine. I'm so happy for you both, and I'm so honored to be a part of your special day. I love you guys, and I hope you have the best adventure together.